wild ride that is Region 5 basketball. Keeps going around and round and round, and we're starting over again. Mountain Crest and Skyview, we brought you that first game between these two teams a couple of weeks ago. It was a game that Mountain Crest won out at Skyview. A little bit of controversy after the game. Skyview should be coming into this one with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Well, certainly revenge-minded. This is a rubber match that Skyview really needs to win because they're kind of on a slippery slope right now, losing in the last couple games. They got to get their bigs involved. Mountain Crest got to get out in transition. That's important for their win tonight.
Not sure how much controversy. It was some young teenage kids happy about winning and showing that they were happy about winning at the end of that game. These two teams going in different directions. 1-3 in their last 4 for Mountain Crest, 3-1 in their last 4 for Skyview.
Well, 5-5 overall for Mountain Crest, 7-4 for Skyview. Mountain Crest got to get it done tonight. They got Alex Caressa back. Said he had a fun time playing football.
All right, you're not going to want to miss it, so sit down. The game of the week coming up next.
Introducing the Gold's Gym Complete In-Home Circuit Training System. You get the door gym, core straps, and push-up stands with rotational resistance, plus the circuit training workout DVD that'll transform your body in just 20 minutes a day. Start your training with the Grip Lock Door Gym. Turn any door frame into your personal gym instantly. Targeting each muscle group is as easy as changing your grip. Work your arms with killer tricep dips, then hook into the bar for six-pack abs. Continue your training with Comfort Tech core straps. Hanging crunches are the fastest way to a strong, sexy stomach. Finish your training with Gold's Gym exclusive push-up stands with 360 degrees of rotational resistance. By adding resistance, you build muscle faster. Burn more calories in less time with this circuit training DVD. Buy all these individually and you'd pay as much as $140. Act now and get the Gold's Gym circuit training system for only $49.99. Order now and you'll get this special circuit training wall chart free.
Fitness, never give up. Aggie Sports Grill, the place to be. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Magical Moons Homes, come check out People's Sports Academy and Racquetball, your club, your results, your life. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Intermountain Sports Medicine, stay in the game. U&I Furniture, it's always a better buy at U&I. S.C. Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, side of the clock. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank. ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup will fix your disaster. The Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, you do have a choice in emergency care. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialists. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. Hello everyone and welcome to Mountain Crest High School, Skyview and Mountain Crest in the game of the week. And right now Danielle Erickson performing the national anthem. Danielle Erickson with their nice rendition of the national anthem here at Mountain Crest High School, getting everyone warmed up for the main event, Mountain Crest and Skyview. Hello everyone, I'm Eric Olson, with me Lee Vaughn, and this should be a big one with Skyview visiting Mountain Crest.
Yep, just a second ago I had a chance to talk with both coaches, and I think we'll take a second and listen to Coach Anderson right now. Coach Anderson, if it wasn't for a late game missed putback, you would have beat Mountain Crest in your first outing. Now here on their floor, what'd you take from that loss to this game?
You know, it was a close game, and we battled hard, but we didn't defend our home court. Now we have to come out here and try to do it. We have to handle their pressure. They just get out and get up in you, and then they get out in transition very quickly. And so we've got to try to limit their penetration and limit their easy baskets.
It seems like on paper you have all the height in the world, but they nullified that height a little bit in that last game. How are you going to use that height in this game?
You know, the thing is, we have that height, but you still have to guard people, and we're guarding littler, quicker people, and sometimes that presents a little challenge for us. Hopefully we can mix things up a little bit today and just try to contain them.
Give us a 2-sentence synopsis of your region play so far.
How about one word? Crazy. You know, it's anybody can beat anybody. If you'd have told me that Ogden would have been 4-1 at that first round, that's a surprise to me. But it's a crazy league, and we got 2 more rounds of it starting tonight. So you got to come every night ready to play.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks.
Well, Coach Anderson wraps it up in one word: crazy. And that's probably the word for this region, is a crazy region.
And it's crazy here inside the gym at Mountain Crest tonight. Coach Buck Miller talked with Lee a few minutes ago about what to expect from the Mustangs.
Well, Coach, second round of region play, and Skyview comes to your house now. You eked one out on their home court, and now it's your time to hold court. What do you learn from last game for this game?
Oh, you never know what to expect. We feel very fortunate the way the game was called. We know it was very aggressive, and we probably surprised them a little bit, but we're not going to necessarily look for that type of game again to be successful tonight. We've got to go rebound and make sure we cover those bigs for sure, though.
Well, it seemed like you really nullified the height that they had. There may have been some contributing factors to that. How do you do that again tonight?
Well, I still think guard pressure is going to be a big key, whether we can get them to start a little bit farther away than where they're comfortable with. And really it's going to start with our guards and see what we can get with. It makes it a lot easier in our post. They don't have to quite do as much if we can get them to start a little bit farther away than where they're comfortable.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Coach Anderson a minute ago. In 2 sentences or less, tell me about this region so far.
Very stressful, very stressful. No, it's fun. I think it's fun for these kids. They know they have every game they can go out on the floor and they can create something and make something happen. And you're going to have to play for 4 quarters, and it's really going to be about what team can do that consistently to be on top here in the region.
Okay, thanks, Coach. See you at halftime.
Thanks.
Well, the adjective that Coach Buckmiller used to describe his is stressful, and that's kind of indicative of the record they've had the past few games. A little stress going on.
A little bit of a shake-up in the starting lineup for Mountain Crest. Let's take a look at the starters, Lee, as they get ready to tip it off.
Well, you mentioned Mountain Crest starting Trey Sayama, number 3, Eddie Hall, number 5, Alex Cressa back from the football game, number 12, Mo Pututau starting. That's the change-up, and Troy Pickett for Mountain Crest. For Skyview, Grayson Moore, Riley Knowles, Don Corbell, Casey Oliverson, and Jordan Nielsen.
Sayama played really well in a expanded role as the ball turned over early by Skyview. Played really well last week when Caressa was gone and earned himself a start here this evening. See if they may try to negate the Skyview size with some speed, because Skyview goes 6'6", 6'6", 6'8". Grayson Moore 6'4", and Knowles out there at about 5'8". 3 from the corner. Got it! Sayama matches his jersey number.
And that'll keep this crowd on its feet. A lot of students here from Mountain Crest, and that's frankly good to see. Skyview traveled well too.
Corbell gets his shot blocked from behind by Caressa, who dishes. Pututau ends up with it. And the Mustangs continue to work it. We've played just over a minute here in Hiram. Mountain Crest just working the perimeter with Pickett in the high post and Pututau running the baseline. 3 ball on the way. Caressa. Got it!
3-point basket. Mountain Crest starting out some token full court pressure there, but
there's another turnover by Skyview, and then they get it right back. Oliverson gets the board and the putback.
Well, that's a great rebound by Oliverson. Got a good nose for the ball and doesn't bring it down, puts it right back up.
Sayama, no, Hall. He can't get in on the action. And down goes Pututau.
That's going to be on Nielsen, easy with the push.
That's who they call it on, Jordan Nielsen. Outstanding defensive end for the Skyview football team. playing a big role on this Skyview team. Seems to be hitting their stride now that we're a few weeks into the season. I think they were trying to kind of find the lineups that work the best and the kids that work the best with each other. And now I think they're kind of on to something with their rotation. But turnovers have been an issue. Pickett, short. Siama, the littlest guy out there. Keeps the ball alive for Mountain Crest as it's knocked out of bounds by Skyview.
Well, it's just good hustle by the little guy going in amongst the tall timber. And everybody on the other team's taller than him except one guy. He might still be an inch taller.
Like a squirrel batting at a butterfly running up the side of an oak tree.
I swear you and Dr. Phil are separated at birth.
Butu Tau can't finish. Grayson Moore picks it up. And he's really picked up his game, has more in the last few contests. They've liked what they've seen out of him. Oliverson, down low to Nielsen. 6'4" Mountain Crest.
Sayama tries to push Nielsen out with his backside, but good body control by Nielsen to get that ball up on the glass.
You see what Oliverson can do. He's good enough that he's a kid that could just demand the ball and hog every possession.
Nice block.
Corbell blocks, pick it away. But he facilitates, he rebounds, he defends, and he passes up shots to get his teammates better shots.
Yeah, that was a good pass down low to Jordan Nielsen a minute ago, but really that's one of the things we talked about last time these two played is he really didn't get off the schneid. So
no.
I think he scored, what, 6 points, 8 points?
Butu Tau shot rattles out Knowles. Nearly loses it, and it stays here as it went out of bounds. They're really pressuring Knowles. And Mountain Crest did this out at Smithfield the first time these two teams met. Mountain Crest put a lot of pressure on the guards, pushed them way out, made them start the offense way out, and played very physical. Moore in the paint. Can't get it to go, and Butu Tau with those long arms.
Well, Moore's got a great shot, and that, you just saw it right there. Even though it didn't go down, he averages just over 12 points a game for Skyview.
Mountain Crest with the 2-point lead at 6-4. Butu Tau works on Oliverson. Oliverson stays on the floor, doesn't go for the fakes. Butu Tau in the corner, back to Hall. And they reverse it to Caressa. Hall between the circles, Mountain Crest not in any hurry.
Well, we've seen this out of Mountain Crest. They can't get a good transition bucket. They just bring it out and are very patient on the offensive end, willing to make the extra pass and get the open shot.
Now, the longer possession lasts, the more likely the defense is to break down. It's hard to play defense for a long period of time. Somebody turns their head or gets a little lazy or gets lost.
Pickett Nielsen going at it underneath there in the low block.
Pickett a long way from the hoop, decides to take the baseline J. Won't go. Oliverson for the board. Skyview with a chance to tie. Underneath, Don Corbell with the give from Nielsen.
And Corbell just gets lost down low, and Nielsen finds him. That's a great interior pass by a big man.
We're tied at 6 with 3:12 to play in the first period, and Mountain Crest calls timeout. We'll remind you that Sports Academy sponsors our player of the game, and they get a t-shirt, and they also get a certificate to clean the kitchen sink. And I've seen a few of those around town, those bumper stickers when you do clean the kitchen sink that comes with those. And there is the kitchen sink, and there's the bumper sticker that comes with it. Invariably, every car that has that on it is leaning to that side. But look at that. It's like some giant banana split sundae. Take 4 years off your life, but worth every minute of its concoction.
What are you going to do with those last 4 years anyway?
I don't know, lay in a bed.
Use your walker, I don't know.
Lay in a bed and forget who you are. That's enough dessert for the whole family. Or a teenage boy who happens to be our player of the game.
The last time these two teams played, the only difference was the third quarter where Mountain Crest outscored Skyview 12-11. Other than that, all the quarters were even.
Mountain Crest pulling that upset out there. Pickett in trouble, gets it sent right back to him in the second foul of the game.